All right, welcome to tonight's matchup. We got Hopkins facing Elk River. Just an exhibition. I think we got a little longer ice time tonight, so we'll have 15-minute periods. My guess is the third period will be running time with as many minutes left on the ice. I think we're Hopkins down a couple kids tonight. A couple kids under the weather. Brooks, Colin, hope they're feeling better soon. All right, Mason said to take the face off. Nolan on his right. We got Will on his left. Vincent comes away with it. And Nolan brings it in. Centers it over to Will. Will Mason with a quick goal. Nice. All right, that should be Mason from Will and Nolan. I like it. Good start. Go, mate. All right, new line. See if they can replicate. We got Brecken centered by Remy and Asher. And Gibb and Vincent are out on D. All right, Vincent picks it up, pitches it up to Remy. Back to Gibb behind the net, reverses it. Gibb looking for Brecken. Elk River intercepts, and a nice save by Rocky. There we have icing on Elk River. All right, Mason takes the face off. Cooper chases it behind the net. All right. Max with a quick shot, doesn't get through. Charles reverses it. Nolan to Cooper here. Cooper's out alone. Hopkins going for a line change. Little ping pong here, and the boards are in front of the camera. All right, Gibbs got it. Back to Vincent, up to Remy. Good passes there. All right, Remy looking for somebody up front. Tries to get it to Brecken. Gibb intersects the pass. Asher battling for it. He loses his edge. Looks like we got icing on Elk River again. All right, Mason said take the face off. And no one goes after it. He's got Asher on his left. We got Max and Charles on D. Mason holds his own. Nice deke. Shot wide of the net. Only gives chase. It's number 10 for Elk River is kind of big. Charles goes around net. Loses an edge. Ooh, quick shot. Mason helps poke that out of the crease. Remy brings it in. Good defense there by Elk River. Upsides. Brecken take the face off. Cooper on his left, Remy on his right. He pokes it out of the defensive zone, brings it in. Good looking for a guy out front. Remy with a quick shot over the net. Cooper gives chase on the boards. Back check there by Gibb. All right, Elk River trying to catch Hopkins on a line change. Rocky pitches it to the corner. Next is Chase. Ooh, I thought that was chipped in by Max there. All right, Nolan breaks it out. He's got Mason on his right. Mason with a quick shot. Saved by the goalie. Oh, there we go. That's tripping on Max. Touch up. Cover it. All right, Elk River set to go on the power play. I think there'll be a minute 30. They're naughty. Huh? Yeah. Well, I don't normally try and play my gear, but awful heat, and they also won against the Pack.
Oh yeah, any week except for this week.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, I think they put 2 minutes on the penalty, and it's probably supposed to be a minute 30. Redo. Just kidding. All right, Brecken said take the face off again. Hopkins is down the guy here. Offsides. All right, redo. This time out of the zone. Good for us. Yeah, we got Brecken, Asher, Gibb, Vincent. Nice dangle and passing here by Elk River. All right, Vincent's got it along the boards. Brecken joins. Asher drops to the corner. Good shot, wide of the net. Nice Brecken. Brecken trying to gather his feet there. All right, Asher, nice, pokes it deep. He's got Brecken right up front if he can get to him. All right, 30 seconds remaining on the Elk River power play. All right, we got 2-on-2 here. Start by Charles to draw him wide. Good stick. Pokes him off the puck. Dude comes away with it. Good puck control by Hopkins tonight. All right, the max penalty is over, so we get back to 5-on-5 hockey. Max with a quick shot. Goes wide. All right, Nolan battling. Where is it? Will picks it up. He's got Nolan. Nolan trying to get it to Brecken. Good fast-paced, scrappy game. All right, Breckens brings it in. It's going to have to be a one-man crew here. All right, Vincent to Gibb. Gibb to Remy. Hopkins got to get on sides. Ooh, that should have been offsides. Oh, high stick. Penalty high stick. Not playing a high stick. Looks like Remy. All right, Elk River set to go on the power play again. We got Mason, Max, Charles, and Asher. He's ref's talking to the Elk River player about a chin strap or a mouth guard, if I had to guess. Elk River with a quick shot. Mason intercepts it. Up to Asher. Ooh, got somebody. And next to Asher to Mason. Trap at Mason. It's Dango by 15 from Elk River. Remy kicks it wide. Asher chips it out. Hopkins should be able to get a change. There's 40 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. There we got Nolan, Brecken, Vincent, Max. Ooh. All right, so it looks like with Hopkins playing two guys down tonight with illness, they're just having a floating third person as their third line for forwards. All right, Hopkins trying to get it out. They got it out. 4 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. All right, Will joins, bringing Hopkins to full strength. Brecken's trying to get up to Nolan. Brecken with the dango. Looking for a guy out front. Looking for the short side. Goalie had it covered. Alright. Back to Vincent. Vincent with the shot. Elk River knocks it down midair. Good stick. And Mason comes in. He's able to hold it. Over to Will. Will back to Gibb. Good neutral play zone there by Elk River. And Mason brings it back in. He's got Will in the center. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on Elk River. Hopkins set to go on their first power play of the night. All right, we got Mason set to take the face off for Remy on his right, Cooper on his left, Charles and Max on D. Charles to Max to Mason. All right, Cooper's got it. Oh, Remy looking for Mason right up front. Good stick there by Elk River. All right, Hopkins got it clear. That's it. All right, Remy dumps it deep. Hopkins line change. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. All right, we got Brecken, Asher, Nolan. Brecken with the goal. All right, Hopkins got a 2-goal lead. That should clear the penalty. We got just over 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Good hard drive by Elk River. In doing so, they take out the goalie. Brecken take the face off. Ooh, just trickles through. Rocky's able to scoop it up. All right, 16. Oh, never mind. They still got the penalty up, but it's right with the goal. It went away. They just didn't clear it. All right, kid comes away with it. River's able to knock it off the stick. Rocky kicks it over to the corner. Vincent is trying to get it to Remy now. Easy kick save for Rocky to the corner again. Oh, Mason intercepts, ups to Remy. Should be icing. Brecken, Nolan, Cooper, forwards here. Quick shot. Ooh. Rocky's able to see it, kicks it wide. All right, Cooper brings it up. He's looking for somebody in the middle. To Nolan. Nolan to Brecken. Max to Charles. Back to who? Somebody go to the front of the net. Good battle there. Brecken chips it back behind the net. Got to seal out the boards there. And Charles comes away with it. River is chase. And brings it out. Charles dumps it deep. Asher, Nolan, Mason. Offsides. .55 seconds remaining in the first. Pressure there by Remy. Remy looking for Asher out front. Gibbs doing a good job sealing the boards there. Esther going for the shot, just taking off his skates. Gibbs steps up, dumps it in. All right, 10 seconds remaining in the period. No cheap, easy ones there. Oh, wow. Inadvertent contact. There's a collision. All right, we got 2-0 Hopkins. Brecken takes the face off. Elk River controls it. Nolan gives chase. Trials with the stick over to Nolan. He's got Brecken and Will. Brecken dumps it deep. Good defense there. Hopkins with a couple of shot attempts that just don't get off the stick of the tape of the stick. Shot by Charles holding it with a shot, just wide. Charles saves Max there. Elk River with a quick answer. 57 seconds into the period. All right, we got Mason, Cooper, Remy, Vincent, and Gibb. Got Elk River coming out the hungry team here to start the second period. Shot wide. Vincent to Remy to Mason. Mason with a quick shot. Saved by the goalie. A couple good saves actually. I think the puck was kind of hanging on the crease. The defenseman smartly wipes it wide. Mason over to Remy. Remy dumps it deep. Hopkins going for a change. Charles comes away with it. Brecken brings it through the neutral zone. He's got no one. Passes up to D. Good play by the Elk River forward. And no one comes away with it. Ooh, it's tip! Oh, it's the post. An inch towards the center that goes in. It's like slow motion. All right, Brecken waiting for Hopkins to clear. Charles to no one to Max. To Asher. Remy was just on the boards. Max chips it back towards the net. Elk River defenseman comes away with it. Max does a nice job driving her wide. Vincent intercepts the pass to the middle. Intercepts it again. Pass it up. Elk River dumps it deep. Rocky saves some Hopkins defensive butt there. All right, Mason's set to take the face off in the defensive zone. Kicks him out. I don't know why. Maybe because they have his mouth guard in? Yep, that's my guess. It's hanging on the outside of his helmet. Refs this year seem to have a thing for the mouth guard. Saved by Rocky. Good, dangerous pass there. Middle of the ice, right in front of the goal. All right, 10 comes away with it. Ooh, just wide. All right, Mason's got behind the net and tries to chip it up and out. Not quite. Elk River able to hold the zone. Vincent's going to bring it out up to Asher. All right, Max to Asher. Battles for it along the boards here. Sorry, bad camera work. Brecken to Charles to Max. Back to Remy. Good passing sequence there. Offsides. Brecken and Will battling for the puck here. Will comes away with it. Tries to center it over to no one. right, guys, get it away. Charles up to Nolan. Wide shot by the Elk River defenseman. All right, Will's got it. Chips it off the boards. Nolan. Oh, the shot. Nice. That should be Nolan from Will. View. Cooper battle in there. Yeah, Mason picks it up. Drives hard. We got Gibb, Cooper, Mason. Cooper comes away with it. Number 9 from Elk River steals it. Mason returns the favor. All right, Hopkins going for line change. Remy knocked off his skates there. Max is able to hold it. Max looking for the short shot. Tripping on. Ooh. Elk River? I don't even know if they touched up. It's a weird penalty. All right, Hopkins had to go on the power play. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the second. Charles ships it back deep. Escher looking for somebody up front. He's got Will. Will with a quick shot just off the goalie's glove. Oh! Escher kind of had open net there. The goalie was spinning. All right, Max picks it up over to Asher. Asher and Nolan. All right, Will gets it over to Vincent. All right, 20 seconds remaining on the power play. All right. Rolling over the quick shot again, and he scores. That's a nice feed. So Nolan from Brecken. Good passing. Good passing. All right, we got a 4-1 Hopkins lead. He races the power play. Brecken, Vincent to Gibb, which has the ring into the neutral zone. All right, we got a 3-on-1 here. Shot by Rocky. Ooh, kick save there by Rocky again. Trying to see who we got. Will, Gibb, Mason, Vincent, Remy. Centering pass, nobody there. Skate, guys, skate. Move your feet. Methodical shift here by Elk River. Will kicks it, dumps it in the corner. All right, Gibb comes away with it. We should be able to get it out of the zone. Gibb jumps it deep. Hopkins going for a change. And 17 picking up ahead of steam. Bregman comes away with it. Goalie covers. 3:15 remaining in this second. Mac knocks it off. Actually reverses it. Lacey? Wins the face-off over Cooper. Cooper tied up there with right two players. All right, we got 4 players down on the ice. Vincent gives chase. Reverse it. Vincent to Mace. To Remy. Alright, he's got Cooper. Max looking for Nolan. To Brecken. Brecken looking for Nolan up front. Get a replay of the last goal. Max brings it through the neutral zone. Oh! Puck goes in the belly, trickles out. Nobody's there to clean that up. Nolan with the shot. Nolan's sitting on 2 goals here, going for the hat trick. Tries the Brecken. Shot wide. Vincent over to Max and Will. To Will. Number 10 intercepts that. Alright, Will comes away with it. Will to Remy. Go get the puck. Gets it through. That will end the second period. Hopkins has a 4-1 lead. We're going to have a 24-minute running clock period. Kids going to be gassed after this. No penalty. It's an inadvertent stick. All right, Gabe comes away with it. Reckons got Remy on his right. Good defense play there by Elk River. All right, Mason set to take the face off. Cooper and Nolan. All right, back to Vincent. Nolan dumps it deep. Mason. Oh! Cooper was tied up right in front of the net. Not able to get a stick down. Probably good defensive play there by Elk River. Cooper comes away with it. Jeez. Battle here. Love it. Alright. Charles. Alright, Brecken battling along the boards. By Max. All right, Brecken's got it. Tries to bring it in. Good shot. Always happy to just send it wide. Will takes big 17 off his feet. Offsides. Mason, Nolan, Asher, giving Vincent. Jeez. Oh, all right. Penalty on 9. Dumped Asher on the boards there. If he would have kept his arms down. All right, Hopkins set to go on the power play. Minute 30. Vincent Mason to Asher, not Vincent. Giving us up, he's got to wait for his teammates to clear the zone. Big shot, Rocky with the cover. Alright, we're just burning penalty kill here. Our power play time. Alright, Brecken set to take the face off. Offsides. Alright, Elk River basically just killed the rest of the power play. Brings it in. Brecken picks it up. Oh, good leg save there by the goalie. Remy with the rebound. Should be Remy from Brecken. Will Nolan and his forwards here. All right, Vincent brings it in. Watts. Shot way above the net. Good skate there by Will. Will reverses in the corner. All right, Gabe comes away with it. Try this again. Up to Nolan. Charles intercepts what would have been a nice scene. Oh, goes hard to the net. Brecken to Asher. Max back down to Brecken. Brecken with the shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. And Brecken's trying to chip it to Remy. Elk River doing a nice job of clogging the lanes there. Max get burned there at the blue line. Elk River with the steal and the quick shot. Rocky with the glove save. Alright, 16 minutes remaining. It's 5-1 Hopkins. Burst there. Thought I heard something hit the post. And Mason comes away with it. Cooper is battling here. Gibbs steps up. He's got Mason up front. Ooh, just off the goal. Deflection. And tries to get it deep again. Oh, Nolan comes away with it. Alright, nice job of Mace there. Wide shot there by the Elk River winger. Reckon to no, they wave off ice scene. It's my bad. Alright, Hopkins going for a change here. Backs up to Remy. Remy to Brecken. Alright, this is about the 1 hour mark for skating, so we'll see how good of legs Hopkins has right now. Looks like Remy got called for a penalty. Let's see what it was. You guys see what it was? High stick. It's two of them. Alright, Hopkins set to go on the penalty kill. The running clocks. Yeah, wait till they start. Or they drop the puck. Is that Asher?
Gotta put 130 on the clock.
Is that Remy's third? Is that why they put Asher in there? I don't know what's going on. Oh, goal. I'm not sure what's going on. If I could tell right, that was Remy's third penalty, so he's out. Asher had to serve that, and then they scored, so he comes out. So it should be full strength, Rose up 5-2. All right, Brecken comes away with it. Oh, Brecken trying to respond with a quick answer. He's able to hold it. Bulga's battle. Scores high along the boards. He's got no one. Saved by Rocky. Mason comes away with it, chips up to Asher. Alright, so Hopkins is down to 2 lines. With player with 3 penalties and 2 guys left safe. We got Asher and Cooper here on the offensive zone. Charles comes away with it up to Brecken. Breaking with the quick shot. Goalie covers. 10 minutes remaining. 5-2 Hopkins. Alright, so we should have even lines here now. So we got Will, Brecken, Nolan, Charles and Max. Brecken tries to center it. Dumps it back down low. Ooh, 17. That was a blast. All right, Nolan to Will. Will dumps it deep, going for a change. Out of play. Tipped out of play. All right, we got Mason, Cooper, and Asher. Vincent and Gibb. All right, Mason wins the face with Asher. Asher dumps it down low. Vincent steps up. Long pass. Gibb goes for the intercept. Right, Cooper comes away with a quick shot. Hits the Elk River player in the back. Oh! Cooper responds again with a quick shot. The puck falls down in the crease. Nobody's there to knock it home. Good effort. All right, Asher gives chase. Ooh, Mason joins. Some physical play tonight. I think it's the kids have their heads down looking at the puck and not necessarily with their heads up. All right, Nolan over to Asher. All right, Vincent takes it away. He's got Nolan up front. Nolan's going for the Hattie. Tries to get it up. Ooh. Someone's got to get on him. Oh! Will's got Nolan. Not quite. All right, Brecken comes away with it. All right, 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. All right, out of play. I have a whistle. Hits the net. All right, Mason set to take the face off. Ooh. The refs are not messing around here, wasting any time. I like it. Nobody was set there to even go. And somehow Hoover comes up front and it's scored. All right, they're making it a game here. It's 5-3 Hopkins. 5-3 Hopkins. All right, Hopkins got to regain their legs. Good there, good play by Vincent. Hold the zone there. Spread out. All right, Will to Gibb. Back to Nolan. He's got Will up front. comes away with it, dangles. Will with quick shot, just wide. All right, Gibb steps up. Way to hold the zone there. Great defensive shift by Gibb. Vincent steps up. Hopkins changing out forwards here. Hopkins able to get almost a complete line change while in the offensive zone. All right, Brecken comes away with it. I think the tired legs are starting to show. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Oh, come on. And Max gets steamrolled in the boards. I think kids are getting tired. Lost his edge. All right, Hopkins set to go on the power play. .340 remaining. Elk River wins the draw. Park squirts past Max. Cooper picks it up. Nobody's there. Yeah, definitely some tired legs here. Dangle there by Asher with a quick shot. Max with a quick shot. High and wide of the net. Trials dumps it deep. Brecken picks it up in the corner. Brecken looking for Asher. Good pass. Max fans on it. Asher with the quick shot. It was tipped wide of the net by the goalie. All right, 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Brecken with the last power play. Oh, nice pass to Nolan. That would have been nice. Hat trick. Nobody there. All right, 2 minutes remaining in the game. Max with the quick shot. Easy save for the goalie. Oh, that should have been a penalty. Vincent just totally took a shoulder. Max the Brecken. Elk River dumps it deep. Vincent to Brecken to Nolan. Nope, not to Nolan. All right, Brecken dumps it in the corner. 1:15 remaining in the game. At 17, do not let this guy get a shot off. You got a cannon. Vincent to Mason to Cooper. Let's play that. What's that? Cooper? Cooper. Let's cross the arms. Body check, maybe. All right, so we got 25 seconds again, running clock. Hopkins is a little stall, switching players. 15 remaining in the game. Quick shot. Charles gets dumped in the corner. All right, Max comes away with it. 3 seconds. Should end the game here. All right, Hopkins wins the exhibition game 5-3 against Elk River.